Hello to all the friends and families of the DC community. DC, or dyskeratosis congenita, is a rare telomere biologic disorder that is identified in approximately 1 in every 1 million people. For those who don't know me, my name is Bruce Friedman. Along with my wife, Patty, and our 2 children, Noah and Katie, we continue to celebrate the legacy of our oldest son and brother, Josh Friedman. Josh passed away from DC in 2011 at the age of 17. In 2015, we formed Team Josh and the DCO Riders, which is one of the rare disease teams that participate in the $1 Million Bike Ride, an annual event sponsored by the University of Pennsylvania's Orphan Disease Center. Since 2015, with the incredible support and matching funds of the Orphan Disease Center and the generous donations and miles of pedaling from our teammates across the world, Team Josh's DCO Riders has raised over $100,000, and with that we have funded 2 research grants, each for $50,000, for clinical and scientific research specific to DC. Our first grant, awarded in 2016, was awarded to Dr. Suneet Agarwal at Boston Children's Hospital. Dr. Agarwal's work, supported by this grant, has resulted in the implementation of a bone marrow transplant regimen specific for DC patients that has offered greater hope and accessibility at 9 medical centers across the United States. Suneet's work continues to improve and extend the lives for those confronted with the difficult decision of receiving a life-saving bone marrow transplant. Our second grant, awarded just this past year, went to Drs. Brad Johnson and Chris Langner, right here at the University of Pennsylvania. Brad, a research scientist at Penn's Perelman School of Medicine, and Chris, a scientist at Penn School of Veterinary Medicine, are working towards bringing their research forward. They are focused on disrupting the telomerase process in the biological pathways and systems that impact DC patients' length and quality of life. 3 years, 2 grants, 1 clinical, 1 pathological, and there's so much more to do. Over these 3 years, we have reviewed more than a dozen proposals, each from some of the best scientists and clinicians in the world. As Team Josh's captain and a board member of DC Outreach, I'm honored and humbled to ride and raise money to continue to support our great doctors and scientists who are committed to developing therapies and better understanding the underlying causes and expressions of this terrible disease. Our living children and family members living with DC are warriors, and those that have passed on their legacy with Josh have lived impactful lives full of fun, bravery, and inspiration. This year, in addition to raising money with our pedaling, we are also honoring our DC Warriors with a brand new t-shirt and sweatshirt that pays tributes to these special people. Also this year, along with DC Outreach, Team Josh is also hosting our first Dine, Dance, and Donate event at the Inn at Penn, located on the university's campus, on Friday, May 18th. It's going to be an incredible event with live music from Concrete Charlie, a silent auction, and other great surprises. We will celebrate the accomplishments of Team Josh and the lives of our DC families while preparing for this year's $1 Million Bike Ride, which will take place on Sunday, May 20th. Patty, Noah, Katie, and I are humbled to be part of all of this, and we thank you for your ongoing support. Please join us at our Dine, Dance, and Donate event on May 18th and the $1 Million Bike Ride on May 20th. Whether you're able to join us here in Philadelphia, home of the Super Bowl champions, or cheering us on from another part of the world, please continue to support us with your generous donations that go directly to DC research. Together with you, Team Josh and DC Outreach, we will continue to support, improve, and extend the lives of our friends and loved ones facing this rare disease.